My name is Etika. You can watch me on Instagram. E-T-I-K-A. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, holy shit. Holy shit. I'm not opening the door.
Come to the door.
Hello, sir.
What's going on?
Nothing, I'm fine.
People are worried about your safety. That's why I'm here. That's why I have a shield.
Why'd you block the...
Open your door so the EMS can look at you.
Why'd you block the peephole?
Can you see me now?
Yeah.
People are worried about your safety.
I'm fine.
You put on social media that you're going to kill yourself.
No, I didn't.
Desmond, come over here to the corner.
Nah, I feel unsafe.
I just want to see your hands.
I feel unsafe. Okay. You want to see my hands?
Yeah, just come to the corner where I can see you.
Okay.
We can look at each other.
Okay.
And show me your hands. I just want to see that your hands are empty.
Okay, look. All I have is the phone. Look.
I can't see you.
Look. See?
Come to the corner of the door where the door is open.
Okay. I'm a little scared right now. Can you understand?
Yes.
I'm a little scared. I'm scared. Okay. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Both your hands.
I'm really scared. I'm really scared. I'm really scared right now. Look, can you see me?
Okay, Desmond.
Okay.
All right. I'm glad your hands are empty, okay?
Okay. Here. Look. Okay.
Turn around, buddy.
Okay. Ow. Relax. Okay, I'm relaxed. Hold on. I got you.
Play it around.
I got you. That's it, man. It's all. That's all right. We're just gonna make sure nobody else is in here, and then you can split it, all right? Gotcha.
So this is a weird one, even more so now that certain events have transpired after I've written the script for this video, and I'll get to that when I have to. But honestly, I really don't know how to approach this, even though I've seen this happen several times, and I've been meaning to make a video on this topic for a while now. Yet as I write this script, I really don't know how to tackle this topic, because I think I need to speak up about this more now than ever before. But at the same time, I want to make this video longer and talk more in depth about it. So I suppose the video you're about to watch is sort of a TLDR version of a video that I wanted to make in the future, because mental health is something I feel most of you don't truly understand and really need to begin to understand, especially when it comes in the context of certain YouTubers. This video is being made due to one man's mental breakdown, yet the inspiration of this video predates even his cries for help. It was inspired by everyone else's. YouTube is an unreasonable work environment, and I know that's weird to say because I'm sure what you mostly think of when you think of YouTube or a YouTuber, you either think of meme compilations here and there or people recording videos in their bedrooms. And you're not wrong. I mean, I'm doing the same right now. Yet what I truly mean by work environment is the online space and platform you are given once you become a successful YouTuber or online personality. One day you're making a video about an obscure thing you learned about or something you're very passionate about, you share it to the world and everybody loves it. Then the next, you're suddenly surrounded by mouths and eyes and ears talking about you, watching you, and listening to you 24/7. It's a scary thing to be successful, and because we're just a bunch of idiots who just got famous seemingly overnight, we have no way of sustaining our mental well-being. This sudden change in environment, that is, the fame that came with this job, is now suddenly crushing you and smothering you. Some of you will either break down because it's too much pressure, or break down because you're not getting enough attention. That's what's happening with a YouTuber by the name of Etika, or Desmond, who I'm sure you're all very familiar with, especially now, as the events that have transpired is now over, and I'm sure you've been seeing him trending on Twitter, which is something he really wanted, but probably doesn't really need right now. But if you're not familiar with him, well, just know he's a YouTuber who was first known for his coverage of Nintendo media, most famously Smash Brothers. And nowadays, well, I can't tell you what he does anymore. Seems like he's mostly a glorified React channel, and I can't really say for sure, as he has purposely gotten his channel deleted. How so? He uploaded porn on his main channel, a channel that had over 850,000 subscribers, suddenly gone. And not due to a mistake that YouTube made or anything of that sort. They just deleted it because he broke the rules, and it's something that he wanted to do for some reason. He seemed incredibly stressed and incredibly lost. And recently he had a live stream up on his newest channel, and there he was going to watch Game of Thrones with his fans, which is something I think he usually does in his live streams anyways. And while I don't have the live stream right now, I do remember being there after a fan told me that he was going to commit suicide on stream after posting some alleged things like him having a gun or him about to blow his brains out. In fact, I did go to his Instagram and I did see this one picture right here of seemingly some dude just blowing his brains out with a gun. When I joined his stream, just a bunch of music videos from his favorite rappers and artists were just playing until eventually his stream was taken down. Previously, however, he was planning to watch Game of Thrones until someone in his stream contacted YouTube and told him that he was acting unhinged and manic, to which Etika promptly stopped the stream and began playing random music videos. If you go to his Twitter now, that is if his Twitter is still up by the time you watch this, then you'll see his manic episode continue afterwards. He's just posting non-stop about how he's a god, an unstoppable god who can kill all mankind, and he's going to destroy everyone with nuclear weapons, and he's better than everyone else, and that he desires strength and everyone else is weak, etc, etc, you know, all that stuff. Now, for his longtime fans, this isn't their first time going through this. He had a mental breakdown before, around September of 2018, and from what I understand with that instant was that he was institutionalized into a hospital after showing signs of manic behavior, as he was just now. Afterwards, he apologized and claimed it was nothing more than him acting weird and goofy for the sake of entertainment. Yet I personally find it hard to believe, as I feel nobody on YouTube would just risk their YouTube channel, especially as large as his, for the sake of entertainment. I mean, maybe if you were, say, Andy Warhol or David Lynch, which I doubt Etika is nearly as experimental as those two, I guess I could see your point, but I just don't see that with him. Also, this manic episode happened just over a week ago, again, where he was arrested from his home and taken to a hospital. It was only until he came back a week later that he started acting strange again. Now, here's the thing that you guys need to understand about psych wards. You might think that a psych ward is there to cure you and then send you on your way home, just like how a hospital heals your bones and all that stuff and then sends you all the way back home. That's not necessarily how a psych wards work. They are usually for short-term healing as opposed to long-term healing. They're mostly there to just help you out for that moment and just for that moment. It's only until you ask for the help that you continue to get treatment and get on that path of self-betterment. But I don't think Etika actually acknowledges that he has an issue, but I'll get to that in a bit. So what exactly is causing Etika to be like this? Well, I'd hate to act like I know the dude. I've never really interacted with him, and I hate to play armchair psychologist and diagnose him with schizophrenia or dissociative identity disorder or some other bullshit I can easily Google and find similar symptoms that fit him. I'm not going to make this another Marina Joyce situation. I really can't tell you what he's suffering from. That's the job of whomever is going to take care of him in the hospital. What I can tell you though is that we humans were never really built to be in front of a screen 24/7 and get as much attention as someone like Etika, or rather someone as Desmond does 24/7. Granted, there are certain people around the world who can definitely handle it. They become great leaders in their lives, but we are just YouTubers. We are not trained to be in the public eye for that long. We will eventually whittle down and break, just like Etika did. Like I said earlier, internet fame can destroy you if you let it consume you, and it's easy to let it consume you if you work in this kind of environment, that being YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, or whatever. Your mentality is constantly whittled away by people who hate you, just as much as the people who love you. You start to crave that attention, and you'll do anything to keep that attention. That's what Desmond is doing. That man realized that if he acts crazy on Twitter, he'll be trending, and he is. All this attention is feeding into his ego, which has already been tainted by the fame he already had. I also feel that people aren't taking Etika seriously right now, because who he is portraying may not be someone he really is, but he is acting like that in order to gain followers. He already apologized before for acting weird and being this way and just saying that it's a joke gone too far, but the reality is he needs help. Too many people are giving him attention, too many people are feeding into his ego, and too many people just aren't taking it seriously and acting like it's a big joke. And I get it, y'all might be thinking that he's doing this for attention, and you're right, he might be doing that for attention. But just because he's doing it for attention doesn't mean he's healthy or doesn't need help. He's not lying to you. He is just so out there right now. He is far gone. And that's where we are with today, where just a few hours ago, he live streamed himself getting arrested. There were a bunch of cop cars outside of his Brooklyn apartment who were ready to arrest him, or they were ready to check up on him. But his response to them were very disturbed. He didn't seem like he was there. He didn't seem like he really understood the consequence of his actions. He seemed to take it all as a joke. And that's not something a healthy person would do. Again, I don't want to play armchair psychologist, but I know that Etika is just a normal, healthy human being at one point, and he would not just take the cops not as seriously as someone else would if they were healthy. He was constantly shouting at them about the revolution and how it was going to come. But before that even, apparently, he was making threats to the president. And I don't care how much you hate the president right now, you don't make threats about nuking him, taking over the nuclear arms that he holds, and nuking the entire planet, destroying everyone, and acting like you're the death god or some shit. This has affected him way worse than any other YouTuber has ever been affected. Or rather, I should say, this is an event that has been more documented than any other YouTuber. See, here's the thing, and many of you will disagree with me. Logan Paul and Etika are probably the same exact way. They both are lusting for all kinds of attention, and it is affecting them and their mental health way more than anybody could ever expect. And it is people like them that need to seek help. No normal human shoots a dead body in the forest and post it on YouTube. No normal human does that. That is someone who is very sick in the head and is very delusional of the reality that they are currently in. It's the same with Etika. He was taunting the police, and he was also acting like Keemstar was going to be his savior. He was thinking about fame at the moment he was going to get arrested, and he was thinking about the revolution. There were a million thoughts in his mind. The man is sick. The man needs help. But unfortunately, because he is so unaware of what mental health or what mental illness is, he probably won't acknowledge the fact that he has an illness and he has a sickness that needs to be cured or at least treated. Because the reality is, if he doesn't treat this soon, he will probably have this control him for the rest of his life until eventually something that cannot be undone happens. Unfortunately, what's making this worse is his fan base, whom he believes loves him unconditionally, and he does pretty much everything for them, and they're all basically treating it like it's a big joke. They're treating it as if it were just some meme-worthy thing that they can just fuck around with, when in reality he is suffering, and everybody's just making a big fucking joke out of it, memeing all about it, going all, oh, he acted wild, he going crazy, yo, he finna gonna get shot. Go suck a dick so I don't have to listen to that bullshit, seriously. The sort of behavior Desmond is portraying right now is not only similar to Logan Paul, but also similar to FouseyTube, who was displaying just a year ago in the summer of 2018 the same manic and frantic tweeting and video uploading as Desmond is right now. Fousey claimed to be God's servant to hold one of the biggest concerts of the year, then nobody came. He even claimed that Drake was going to come onto the show, but Drake never even heard of Fousey in his entire life. This manic episode was broadcasted to everyone, and everyone paid attention, and everyone saw it, even his fans and even people who hated him. He took that as positive feedback because people were paying attention to him. However, this manic episode caused Fousey to lose all of his money, his cars, his friends, and everything that ever made him happy. He acknowledged this later in the year and acknowledged that being on social media was an escape from him and from his own actual issues in life. It's not even fame that can affect you. It's also the simple matter of survival that could potentially lead to your mentality being unhinged. A lot of people on YouTube rely on this website for their income, to pay their bills and to pay off anything they need to pay off. And YouTube has an unreasonable standard to keep up with, almost to the point where it is impossible to be a solo YouTube channel that doesn't have some sort of editor or scriptwriter or a team to manage your videos. For one person to carry the weight that an entire production team can carry easily is unbearable and could sooner hurt that person mentally than it could make them rich. And listen, I know I'm not a big YouTuber, and I get that I don't get as much attention as someone like Etika or FuzzyTube or Jake Paul does. But even I went through a burnout. This burnout made me doubt myself for about 2 months. It's why I didn't make that many videos during the months of February and March, because I felt like my videos were garbage. And yes, I know so many of you are just happy to see whatever videos I make because you just like me in general, and you know, that's not really what everyone else feels though. Whenever I upload a new video, I instantly lose about 100 or so subscribers, and I don't know why, because this is honestly very silly, but I get very depressed when that happens. And so when I went through this depression for about 2 months, I just hated the videos I made when I really shouldn't have. I keep saying that my least successful videos are the ones nobody watches, when in reality, a ton of people watch them. But it's not enough for me. I mean, it's just painful to see your work, the work that you put so many hours into, not get 1 million views or at least 100,000 views. But that's unreasonable for me. That is an unreasonable amount of pressure I put onto myself every day. Imagine the pressure Etika feels every day. Fuck it, imagine the pressure someone as big as PewDiePie feels every day. The man is accused of being a Nazi, a right-wing fascist every single day. And why? Because he did a meme review? Because he likes to do meme reviews? Because he makes silly videos online? Silly videos that don't really appeal to everyone? Or is it because he made a joke that is just too edgy or went too far? Or a joke that probably wouldn't be too far gone if it were on South Park? Is it because of that? Or is it because some dickhead shot up 2 mosques while shouting subscribe to PewDiePie? He was no way involved in that shooting, yet so many people like to attribute that with his name. I get depressed because I don't even get enough views for one video. I can't even imagine what PewDiePie feels when someone as fucking psycho as that dude who shot up the mosques puts him in the spotlight. Everyone in the world hates him. At least it seems that way when you're on Twitter or social media. Yet it's not that much harder to find people that love him. YouTube can make you or break you. It can mentally scar you. It can drain you. It can destroy you. It can burn you out, and it can stomp on you till you never want to be a YouTuber anymore. Desmond is currently on the path of self-destruction. Actually, more than that, I think. He's already there. I think more than love, Desmond needs help. He needs support from his loved ones, and I think he needs everyone to stop looking at him. Most of all, I think he needs to get off of social media. Thank you all so very much for watching. I'll see y'all next time. I love y'all. Goodbye. Oh yeah, and those of you on Twitter and you fucking horrible journalists for saying that Etika is back on Twitter posting pictures with guns and anti-Semitic ideology. Fuck you guys. You're part of the issue. Mental health will always be a joke because of you, and I hope you feel good for yourselves. You stupid sons of bitches always wanting to make everything political. Fuck you. Fuck off. Whatever.